y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. Here's the headline: Deion Sanders kicks another player off the team. That was the headline. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna get my thoughts on it. They're talking about Dawson. Let me just go to the article. There was a few articles written on this, and they're starting to report on it. But we had already known this uh, maybe a week ago now. Even though they're saying in the article, people were speculating on whether another player was off the team or whatnot. So it says here, where is it? Early this week, Colorado head coach Deion Sanders dismissed defensive lineman Bishop Thomas from the squad for violating team rules. We still don't know what he actually violated. We can speculate on what we think he violated, but and he also came out with a live chat after that, after the news broke. Bishop Thomas, he had a live chat. I missed it, but somebody else posted it. And so that was Bishop Thomas. It said just a few days later, another player was sent packing. Wide receiver Dawson, who I thought was pretty good, by the way, especially in that. What game did he really? Because he had a rushing touchdown as well and a receiving touchdown. I thought he would have been pretty solid, but they brought in a lot of receivers. But we'll talk about that in a second. Wide receiver Dawson has been dismissed from the program after dealing with a personal matter last week, per Buff's beat. Now, they said a personal matter. We don't know what it is. Tavares said, "I'm disappointed that I'm no longer with my teammates at Colorado." Dawson said, "It's a unfortunate situation, but I'm excited for my future and being able to take my talents elsewhere. I'm thankful for the opportunity Coach Prime and his staff gave to me in Boulder. I'm just a kid from Fort Myers like he was, and it meant a lot." He's talking about Coach Prime is for Fort Myers, Florida. "With that said, I'm ready to work and will be entering the transfer portal this spring." That's when it opens back up. Dawson, a four-star recruit, joined Coach Prime in the Buffaloes through the transfer portal after beginning his college career at Auburn. He appeared in 7 games for Colorado this past season, including 4 starts in place of Travis Hunter when he suffered a lacerated kidney. In a career day, he had a career day against Nebraska. Dawson recorded both rushing and receiving touchdowns. Dawson was left off Colorado's spring roster last week and was listed as the 4th on the wide receiver depth chart before the offseason conditioning. He was in the offseason conditioning for a minute. I did see him featured recently on the Well Off Media videos. Not recently, but I did see him on there working out with the team for the winter conditioning. And they said he was 4th on the depth chart. I saw a lot of promise in him, especially from that game. He had the rushing touchdown and the receiving touchdown. The way he got the touchdown, you got to go back and look at it. The way he got the touchdown, I thought it was pretty decent. I thought there was a lot of promise for him there. But, I'm not the coaches on the team, and we'll see. But I think this is a player that he goes into the transfer portal this spring. He's going to get picked up in no time at all, Tavares Dawson. I honestly think so. Fort Myers, Florida, former 4-star recruit. He had to be some kind of good if he went to Auburn. I'm just saying. Now, let me go back to this. We were talking about how the team was put together last year. Just imagine this. They had to fill roster spots last year. Because I go back to that. I said, what's going on here? So they had to fill roster spots last year. They're in year 2, but let's go back to year 1 for a second. They had to bring in 70-plus new players, right, to fill in roster spots because a lot of there's a lot of players that was on from the previous season before Prime got there. They entered the transfer portal and they left. And I think Prime said that he didn't tell them all to leave. They all left on their own. And so with that being said, so he brought in all these players. A lot of these players were just fillers. And I'm just going to say it like that. They were just to fill these roster spots up, and let's see what they can do. And year two, he brought in some more players that he think can actually improve the team where the needs are needed. There was a lot of needs for the team on both sides of the trenches. That was the main thing. And then he also brought in some more receivers. That's just on every football team. Like every year, you got to compete for your position, unless you're just a star player, you know. So yeah, like I said, this year, okay, now we know exactly what we need. We have to go out and get it. But this year is just the same, but a little bit better than last year. They're going to see what these players can do. You don't know what these players are going to do until they do it. What I mean by that is when you develop a player over the years, he progressively get better and he start to peak. And by his senior, you know you got a bona fide player because you train him for so long. Coach Prime don't have that luxury because he's only in year two. I could see year 5. By year 5, he will have that development. He'll be more established, like the Oregons, like I would say even USC, because when Lincoln Riley took over USC, he didn't have to bring in 70 new players. He already had well-established players on the team already. He brought over. It didn't help that he brought over Caleb Williams. Yeah, so by year 5, he will be even more established. Okay, now we're an established program. We have the players that we developed in-house. Now we can make a run for it. Right now, he's still bringing in players. He's not knowing how they're going to gel. We do know how some of the players are going to do. I think Jordan Seaton is going to do pretty well his freshman year. I don't see why not. There's a few others. Justin Mayers. I keep I don't have the names in front of me right now, but some of them offensive linemen, Khalil Benson, I think they're going to be solid. Yeah, I think they're going to be really solid and contribute a lot this year. So they need more. They need more of that. Last year, the trenches, their trenches need a little work, and so this year they brought us some more established players that they think can get the job done. But it's still a gamble, though, because as far as the team chemistry is concerned, team chemistry is not built in one season. You can have team chemistry, but I'm talking about it's better as opposed to you playing 4 years together, or maybe over 2 years together. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I could be wrong, but getting back to Tavares Dawson, how they wrote the article, Coach Prime kicked another player off the team. They worded like that because, I mean, who knows why it could have been, they said personal reasons, so something could have happened outside of the field. And he said, look, I can't play here anymore. I got to be close to my family or something like that. But he didn't go into detail. So if Tavares is not going to go into detail and the university is not going to go into detail, why say coach kicked him off the team? It's just that's just how they do it, man. You know, Prime, that's just how they do it. But I wish Tavares Dawson the best, man. I liked what he did in that game, rushing touchdown. And it's just how he got the rushing touchdown, the receiving touchdown. I thought he was pretty solid in that Nebraska game. And I think they needed him to win that game. He was one of the contributing reasons why they won that game. And I honestly think he could have done well this year, but they're going after more wide receivers. They're looking, this is year 2. They're looking into the future now. You know what I mean? They're looking into the future to build, and that's what they're doing. But I do wish him the best, and I will be following his campaign wherever he go next. He's not going to wait long in the transfer portal. He's not going to wait long in the transfer portal. He'll be picked up ASAP. I honestly think that, Tavares Dawson. I saw a lot of promise in him for those couple games. So, but we'll see, man. What do you guys think about Tavares Dawson? Going at it this way. Let me know. drop a comment below and let me know how you feel there. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you see the team here getting prepared, I didn't see Tavares in this video right here. That's what I was looking for, but yeah, I don't see him. Let me see. I'm just trying to see if I can see him in this video. No, don't see him. But anyway, we'll see what happens with Tavares Dawson. I think he'll be good. He's going to be one of those players that don't stay in the portal long, you know, so he's not going to stay there long. Sometimes certain situations is just not a good fit for you. That's all it is. It's not that there's something majorly wrong with the program or stuff like that. It's just it wasn't a good fit. But shout out to Tavares Dawson. Wish him the best. Guys, give me a like if you haven't done so already. And also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. Guys, Guys, I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.